let's start this moto vlog off. I guess we'll start off with a wheelie. If I can get some traction. There's like no traction out here. Alright, there we go. Thumbnail that. So, today I will be talking about why I bought a dual sport over a street bike, cruiser, adventure, you know, all that shit. So, we'll start off with my credentials. I am 20, been riding four-wheelers and dirt bikes since I was a kid. So I'm not overly qualified by any means, but I guess I know a little bit of what I'm talking about. And this is my first dual sport. It has 6,500 miles, is about a year old. Bought it new from the dealership. I own an 84 Yamaha FJ600 street bike, 2 four-wheelers, and another dual sport. I guess that's about everything. So why do I have a street bike, but why do I prefer to take this out? Which I do, I prefer to take this all the time over the street bike. And don't get me wrong, all bikes are cool. I don't hate on nobody. Yo, you ride whatever the fuck you want to ride. It's all cool. I love them all. I'll ride them all. I ride the crap out of all of them anyway. Bet the lighting is probably pretty bad, but that's why we got the Hero. I like the street bike. I like going flipping fast, but I mean, it's fun. Adventure bikes are awesome. Cruisers are fantastic for cruising. But why do I like a dual sport like this over any of the other street legal types? And just, you know, quickly say, honestly, this is doesn't do everything perfectly, but it'll do everything. You know, and I can do this, then I can go out on the highway. I can have fun no matter where I'm riding. And I mean, street bikes are fun. Cruisers are kind of ridiculously expensive. Adventure bikes, I'd love one of them eventually, but they're expensive. In the style of these dual sports, you know, especially the 4-stroke, is pretty awesome. They're basically dirt bikes with license plates, and you do see me there going past a cable, which I'm just too lazy to move. I do have permission to ride here. I'm not I'm on someone else's property, but I do have. Woo! I almost ate shit there. But I do have permission to ride on this property. He owns, I don't know, probably 1,000 freaking acres. But I do have permission to be out here, so don't think I'm fucking breaking the law or nothing. But what else? I mean, just the on-road, off-road capability. It's not the best off-road and it's not the best on-road, but I can do whatever I want. I'm riding down the road and I can just see a trail and just, you know, let's see where that goes and just hit it, you know? Now, I'm not saying dual sports are for everyone, but people should definitely consider them when going to buy a bike, especially, you know, beginners, because these are easy bikes to ride for the most part. You know, they're light, easy to ride. I mean, I bought one specifically made because I like riding off-road and doing all this shit, and then going on road and doing some stand-up wheelies and fucking shit up, you know? Being a fucking hooligan. And I also use this bike to commute to work every day. And I mean, I don't know if I have anything else to say. These bikes are freaking awesome. They got plenty of power. I mean, you're not gonna break land speed records on these things by any means, you know. This bike is a DRZ 400S 2014. Bought it in 15 October last year as a leftover, so I got a deal on it. With the shit stock, it'll do 84, pegged out 5th gear. With the shit I have on it right now, it'll, depends. If I got stock gearing, it'll do, 94? Is this the wrong trail? Yeah, this is the wrong trail, I think. This will do 94 currently, which is, oh yeah, the wrong spot. But, this is plenty to, you know, drive down the road and drive down the highway and still give yourself a ticket, you know. You can do that on just about any bike, except for maybe Groms and stuff. You know, you can go plenty fast. You know, if you're looking to do over 100 all the time, I guess a dual sport's not your shit. With a few mods, these things will just push 100. I mean, with mine jetted extremely high, it was doing 100, but it was shitty at running, so I kind of downed it. But snowmobile trails, woo! But people are like, well, they're not comfortable for long distance on the street. Well, that's true, you know. But with the right mods, they're perfectly fine and perfectly suited to go down the road. And people are like, oh, well, they rev out pretty bad on the road. Well, these motors are made to rev, so they don't really care as much as people don't like to admit it. These motors are built to rev. Got some air. That's my trail, I think. But don't get me wrong, I love the street bikes. I don't really care for cruisers. Venture bikes are flipping awesome. But I would definitely, if you're in the market, consider getting a dual sport, especially the 400, 450 class machines, or even the 350s, because they can do that highway stuff without any trouble. I know the 250s kind of get pinned out pretty bad on the highways. You know, they're kind of revved the fuck out. They'll do it though. They won't complain that much. But 400s and 450s are kind of perfect. These bikes are reliable. They're cheap to fix for the most part. Plastics are cheap if you drop them and fuck them. Tires are cheaper. They're really reliable, except for, you know, some of them, obviously. But even if you don't go on the street, if you don't go off-road and you don't plan to go off-road, get Supermoto tires or get one that's already Supermotoed. And then they're even more awesome on the street. But they're fun as hell. They're you know, definitely look into them. They're flipping awesome. I love dual sports. That's probably why I have 2 of them. But the police are gonna love you. That's, you know, the police loving you is kind of cool. You know, people come up to me and, like, I've had people come up to me and say, oh, is that thing street legal? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, damn. I'm like, yeah. But yeah. Oh, the sun. Oh shit, I can't even see. Well, I guess that ends this moto vlog. Hope I didn't bore you to frickin' hell, but okay, bye.